Shoko? We just broke up 3 days ago.
Akito, I like you. Will you go out with me?
That's it for today's class. If there's anything you don't know, feel free to ask. My name is Akito Miyama, 26. I teach social studies at a public middle school.
Mr. M, you were smiling a lot today. Did something happen?
You're imagining things. Oh, I have to go now, so see you later. If you have a question about the class, come by the staff office later. I told the students otherwise, but it was true that I was in high spirits right now.
I understand. I accept. But I have one condition.
A condition?
Yes. To be honest, I don't see you in a romantic way as of now. So, if we can date as a trial first...
Yesterday, I had asked out Shoko Minazuku, whom I had feelings for, and we were officially dating. She was 2 years older than me and someone I looked up to as a teacher too. Before I knew it, I was always looking for her at school. I understand. I don't mind. I'll try my best to make you feel like I was a good choice.
You're very straightforward.
Shoko put a finger on her mouth and smiled. Even that one motion was so charming to me. At the time, I believed in the bright future I saw with her.
I'm sorry. I couldn't end up liking you.
These words escaped her delicate coral lips. It didn't take long for me to understand what she meant. I see. Don't apologize. I know that you were being honest with me. 3 months after we began dating, Shoko dumped me. Even if we're not dating, that doesn't change the fact that you're a teacher I look up to.
Thank you. You're so honest and wonderful. You're almost too good for me. So I'm sure you'll find someone better than me. I hope we can keep being friendly at work.
Yes. She held out her pale and delicate hand. I took it knowing I'd never hold it again. I don't think these feelings will go away easily, but that's fine. I'll put on a smile and be how I always am. Shoko? Then the guy said this.
You're right. That's weird.
3 days after we broke up, I had finished shopping when I saw Shoko walking with a handsome man. We just broke up 3 days ago. Since we were broken up, she wasn't doing anything wrong. Still, I felt my chest tighten. The day after I witnessed Shoko on a date, I couldn't work properly. I was bad today. Each day is a precious school day for these students. I can't impede on that with my personal problems. My phone vibrated. I saw the name on the screen and froze. I was surprised. I never thought you'd reach out to me.
It's not like we don't know each other.
Yeah, that's true, but... 30 minutes after the call, I was sharing a meal with a woman at an Italian bar. Her name is Selena Minazuki. You might have correctly guessed from her last name that she is Shoko's twin sister. Honestly, you're the worst person I could be seeing right now.
How are you? Is probably not the right question to ask. I heard you broke up with Shoko.
Yes, just 4 days ago.
I have a lot of thoughts about you two. But today, there is something I want to tell you from me, Selena. That's why I called you.
As you, Selena? What could that be?
I'm not good at beating around the bush, so I'll say it directly. Akito, I like you. Will you go out with me?
Phew. The confession was so unexpected that I spit out all the red wine that was in my mouth. I met Selena because Shoko was living with her in Selena's apartment. The commute to the salon that Selena worked at was the same as mine to the school. So it made sense to do that.
I don't like formalities. We'll probably see each other if you're dating Shoko. If you're okay with it, would you like to call each other informally by first names?
I also don't like formalities, but the formal speech is a habit, so I hope you can wait for that to naturally go away. I'd run into Selena here and there when I visited Shoko. They were twins, but not alike at all. Selena was kinda out of this world in a way. If I weren't careful with my words, I'd say she was strange.
Today, I've brewed a rich black tea with plenty of milk on the side. Shall I bring you something sweet?
No, I'm fine. You seem good at this.
I worked at a cafe when I was in school. I'm pretty good, right?
Selena was a little different, but I didn't hate her.
I want to see everything with my own eyes. I've been to quite a few places abroad. There are cities at the forefront of innovation. Meanwhile, there are cities like Bukhara that reject modernity and preserve medieval architecture. I was so surprised when I saw someone leave their child with a stranger because they were going shopping after lunch.
She traveled a world I'd never even seen. I wanted to be closer friends with her. Selena, I'm really grateful you feel that way. I really mean it when I say I think you're a wonderful person. But I can't think about the next thing when I haven't sorted out my feelings yet. I'm sorry.
I see. I thought you'd say that. Don't worry. I just wanted to let you know how I feel.
I don't intend to give up. How about a date this weekend? Selena. She's so direct. Okay, if you're okay with it. I felt like I had to face her honestly.
I'm not okay with it. I want to do it.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Miyama. You have a lesson with Class A next?
Oh, yes.
I see. Good luck.
Shoko and I have been awkward around each other at school since that day. I couldn't forget. My only respite from this was... Wow, another double score. Over the weekend, I went to a bar with darts with Selena. Well, I have no chance here. You're so talented. You're not just good at darts, but also billiards and fighting video games.
Do you think so?
For a moment, Selena looked gloomy. Selena?
I've never once thought I was talented. We're twins, but ever since we were little, I could never beat Shoko at anything. But there was one thing I was better at. My competitiveness. I couldn't stand not being able to do something. That's why I tried harder and longer than anyone else to get better. As long as you don't stop, you can be better than most people. But I lose interest easily, so there isn't anything I've really mastered.
She's really cool. I stood next to Selena and threw the dart at the target. It hit the bullseye.
Whoa, you did it!
I couldn't go pro, but I chased around a soccer ball when I was little. I didn't want to think that was the best I could do. I'm just as competitive as you are. Maybe we're pretty similar. I'm glad. The following week, we were at a Chinese tea cafe that Selena wanted to go to. Sorry to keep you wait. What's with those clothes?
Hello, Akito. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Selena was waiting for me with a hanfu on. A hanfu is a traditional Chinese garment with wide sleeves and a sleek silhouette. It looks good, but you really go all out. If you leave the tea leaves in there and drink from this opening, delicious. It smells and tastes like a fragrant black tea, but it's an oolong tea.
Yeah. According to this pamphlet, it can taste more like black tea or more like green tea depending on how it's made. I became interested in Chinese tea after I watched this drama last year. I'm glad I got to come with you today.
Me too. I didn't know that the world of Chinese tea was so deep. Selena and I talked and drank all kinds of tea.
Akito, I don't think this is a fun thing for you to talk about, so I don't mind if you don't want to. What did you like about Shoko?
It was when I just became a teacher. I was good at getting close to my students. But that isn't enough to raise their chances of going to good schools. But I was bad at being tough on my students. That was when Shoko gave me advice.
I think what students really need is a teacher that tries to understand them.
A teacher that understands them?
Yes, I'm sure you had worries when you were their age. So first, listen to each student and try to understand them. Then, do what you wished someone would have done for you when you were in school.
In a way, I was looking down on students as people I had to teach. So I started by lowering myself to their eye level and listening. Then they started talking to me more about what they were struggling with. That's why I've always treasured what Shoko told me.
I see.
I realized I had started crying. Selena held my hand without saying anything. Let's rest on that bench over there.
Yeah, you seem pretty out of breath.
Of course I am. I haven't run long distance in almost 3 years. On this day, Selena and I were running at the park. Apparently, Selena was going to participate in the Spartan race in the summer, so she was training. Maybe I can participate once I get my strength back. Mainly because I was at my limit, we headed toward the fountain to rest. Oh, Shoko, there's a bench over there.
Miyama and Selena?
Shoko? The handsome man I had witnessed that day was walking toward us, and he was holding hands with Shoko.
I can't believe I'm running into you here. Yes. Am I to understand that you two are involved? In that way?
Shoko looked at us one after the other. Her voice was the coldest I'd ever heard. A shiver ran down my spine.
Don't blame Akito. Also, right now, it's just a one-sided crush on my end. I see. It's none of my business what happens to you two. But it's kind of distasteful to go for it right after your older sister breaks up with him.
What? Are you really saying that right now? Wait, did you run to her little sister because Shoko dumped you? Huh? Huh? Isn't that way too lame as a man? I haven't introduced myself. I'm Takuma Okochi. I'm the eldest son of the Yoshiro Okochi. We live in completely different worlds. Huh. Yoshiro Okochi was the Secretary General of the current party in power. He was also the leader of the largest faction within the party. Mr. Aragaki, thank you for coming. Let me introduce you to my son, Takuma. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Aragaki. I've heard a lot about you from my father. You have a handsome face just like your father. You're still only 34, so you have a bright future ahead of you. Takuma's the head of the central company that was run by the Okochi group. I'm pretty sure they didn't have a very good reputation. Shoko and I met at a party that was hosted by my alma mater. We're from different generations, but we clicked. It's inevitable that two beautiful and successful people become attracted to each other. Takuma kept blabbering on proudly, but honestly, I didn't hear most of it. I was more upset by something else. Hey, Okochi. Huh? Why are you speaking to me informally? I don't care where you met Shoko. Get one thing right. Selena is not a replacement. Oh. Shoko, you too. She has her own unique charms that make her attractive. Even if you're sisters or twins, you're completely different. You don't get to decide anything about us.
Akito!
I yelled at them without thinking. But because of that, I learned how important Selena was to me for the first time.
Miyama, do you have feelings for Selena?
Huh?
Shoko, we've always been opposites through and through, but we always liked the same people. You actually liked Akito, didn't you?
That's not possible. Shoko broke up with me because she couldn't grow any feelings for me. Shoko shook and gulped after Selena asked. That was her answer.
I guess that decides it. You always smiled for the people around you, but a twin can tell when you're lying. Your smile with Akito was real. That's why I was okay if you two were happy. I'm being honest.
What does that mean? You like me, don't you, Shoko? Answer me.
Ugh, shut up! First you, idiot heir, listen!
Idiot heir?
I was dating you only because your family was great. You don't have a drop of charisma yourself. You're a small, prematurely balding man that shows off your power by yelling at waiters.
Small? Prematurely balding?
Shoko, a month before you broke up with Akito, you looked like you were struggling with something. He was probably asking you out then. Why did you dump Akito and choose him? Ugh! I'm done with this stupid act, so I'll tell you. It's all because of you. Me?
Selena remained calm after Shoko's transformation, but you could hear a tinge of fear in her voice.
Yes, that's right. We're twins. We get compared no matter what we do. I love being praised more than anything else. That's why I studied hard and did sports. I worked on my looks so people would like me. How to speak, how to laugh. I did my best to do it all in a way that people would like. Everyone praised me. But you were always there. You were just living however you wanted and everyone liked you. I want people to think I'm better than you. I had to work hard to be someone that people wanted. I needed a man with higher social standing to do that, even if he has the worst personality like this guy. Did anyone you care about ever compare us? You're talking about random people, aren't you? What do you know? Mom and Dad were worried about you. They looked at each of us separately. They loved you as their daughter, not as some star student. And there's someone here that was saved by your words. Someone who's seen you this whole time.
Shoko, the advice you gave me when we talked, even if you didn't feel that way, I still hold your words in my heart.
Miyama.
I'll always look up to you as a teacher, but my heart belongs to someone else now.
I won't say I don't understand you. I also want people to understand me and accept me. But if that becomes the way you measure your worth, you'll lose sight of what's important.
Shoko looked like her soul had left her body. She crumpled.
Let's go, Akito. There's nothing more we can say to her right now.
Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about what happened to Takuma and Shoko after that.
What does this mean? Before you mentioned that you didn't even know their name.
The documents you're talking about were created by them. They don't indicate my involvement. Dad, no. My bright future. Yoshiro Okochi's connections to a dangerous foreign group was discovered. He failed in the next political race. Takuma had been trying to get into politics with his father behind him, so that door was closed. A few years later, the company went under. Now, he was lost. Shoko was almost at the end of her contract, so she moved schools and moved out of Selena's place. Later, her friend introduced her to an heir of a mid-sized company and they dated, but they broke up because she didn't like him.
I wonder what would have happened if I made different choices back then. Akito, Selena.
Selena and I didn't know what she was up to now, but I heard she was still in contact with their parents.
Slow, slow, quick, quick! Nice, keep that up.
Like this?
Yeah, you got a lot better.
As for Selena and me, I asked her out and we started dating. After 2 years, we were about to get married. Right now, Selena was teaching me ballroom dancing, which she told me she used to do. We've been together for 2 years, but I'm still amazed by her sometimes. Selena, I feel like I haven't told you enough until now, so there's something I want to tell you today.
What is it?
I really like you. I want to keep dancing this dance called life with you, or whatever.
Of course! But I want you to be able to lead me next time.
Everyone wants to be understood. Everyone wants to be accepted. But someone who truly understands you and loves you, for me, that person may have been closer than I thought.
Aw, I really liked that episode. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I'm not a twin myself, but I can imagine that things like this probably happen all the time, comparing yourself to each other. Anyways, I hope you liked the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!